Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable judges of Hasil Karya Matematika. I would like to thank all of you for coming at this virtual event today. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Radrulandari. I came from Diponegoro University, Semarang, Department Science and Mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, it is very great pleasure for me in this precious change to present about my research, with the title is Predict Recovery Rate of COVID-19. The outbreak of 2019 novel coronavirus in Wuhan, China has become expanded globally. In China's National Commission say that people with high risk for severe disease and that people is an old age and people with comorbid. The fatality case, about 80% were over age of 60 and 75% of them had pre-existing health condition, or we can call it comorbid. Prediction recovery rate of COVID-19 is using fuzzy Tsukamoto, and we use two input. Input number one is comorbid, and input number two is age. We use if-then rules, fuzzy logic conjunction, and the defuzzification or output is mortality rate using centroid. And COVID-19 has a major impact on many countries and regions throughout the world. In comparison, the fatality rate for SARS case is 10% and MERS is 35%. According to WHO, people of all age can be infected by COVID-19 or coronavirus. The fatality case, the elderly and people with comorbid or pre-existing medical conditions, such as asthma, illness, diabetes, heart disease, and another, are more prone to become patients with severe illness. Predict recovery risk rate of COVID-19 is using FISH or fuzzy inference system with the Tsukamoto method that can be applied to support the completion of prediction about linguistic variable. In the method, the output obtained in 4 stages, namely the formation of fuzzy set, the formation of rules, the application of function involved, and the fuzzification. And in this paper, we discuss about FISH or fuzzy inference system Tsukamoto's method with implementation to predict COVID-19 recovery rates. There are many kind linear fuzzy conditions like we can see at this screen. And then the fuzzy Tsukamoto is computational framework based on fuzzy set theory, if-then fuzzy rules, and fuzzy reasoning. And then Tsukamoto method use the following stage. Step number 1 is fuzzification. Fuzzification process is the process of changing non-fuzzy variable, or we call it Cripps variable, into a fuzzy variable or linguistic variable. Step number 2 is the basic formation of fuzzy knowledge, or we define the rules form for the case with if-then rules. And step number 3 is inference machine. According to the set operation theory, the antecedent membership value of the conjunction operator and of the fuzzy rules is a minimum value between the membership value. And then step number 4 is defalsification, which Tsukamoto method is the center average defalsifier method formulated in equation with the formulas like we can see at this screen. And then we know we must define input variables and then build and define fuzzy set on input and output variables. We can see at this screen that output variable, I use mu risk down, risk warning, and risk up for the output variable. With the range of mortality risk rate is 0 until 100%. And then the input variable, I use the mu h up and down with the range of h is 0 until 100 year. And then the existing health problem, I use AHP down and up with the range of comorbid or existing health problem is 0 until 10. Step number 3 is define the rules. In this paper, we use 4 rules. Rules number 1 is if younger age and less EHP, then low risk mortality. And until rules number 4, if age gets older and AHP has a lot of, then high risk mortality. After we define the rule, the next step is define each rule with alpha predicate. Like we can see at the screen, we use alpha predicate with the formulas mean. And then find X of each rule in a set of mortality risk or defalsification with the range of defalsification is 0 until 100%. In conclusion, in this paper, we provide a calculation of the implementation fees with the Tsukamoto method that can be applied to support the completion of prediction of the risk of healing patient with COVID-19, like we can see at the table number 1. That's it. For the further work, we will include other variables that are more relevant, or logical and fuzzy rules are more relevant according to the actual condition. From the table number 1, for the example, if I become 77 years old and I have no comorbid, then we find that I find the prediction recovery risk is 50% and predict fatality risk is 49%. I think that's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention and see you.